Hi, my name is Jerry Bonham with Miss Wiley's Animals and Society class, and today my prompt is conventional eggs versus free range eggs, and I'll be doing interview style with my friend Cinnamon.
Hi, my name is Cinnamon Simon, and I'm here with KPRC Channel 2 News, here to talk to Jerry Bynum about free range and conventional eggs. So, Jerry, tell me, what are conventional eggs?
Conventional eggs are typically the less nutritional, pick for eggs because, those come from hens that are, basically forced to stay in hen houses all day long. They don't really get to see the light of day, and they get basically fed whatever, the production, they feed them. They don't get to go, eat outside or anything like that.
Oh, really? So, what are free range eggs then?
Now, free range, that's the traditionally, more nutritional choice because, these are hens, well, eggs that come from hens that get to go outside and feed on, plants and insects and the grass. And, they get to, free range. They're not forced into cages that are too small.
Oh, they're living conditions.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So, what is the most commonly used method in America?
Well, up until the year 2000, 95% of all hen houses production, they use, only conventional style, which is pretty cool, for the chickens, well, for the hens pretty much. But, nowadays, both are actually used all over America.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. So, what are the exact living conditions of free range and conventional eggs?
Well, to explain the living conditions for conventional eggs, well, the hens that they come from, they're basically forced into cages that are, 8 by 11 inches that only give the hens only a square foot to their cells. So pretty much their bones pretty much get broken, and then some are even, they're forced to stay in cages with other hens that are dead and they rot next to them pretty much. So it's pretty kind of cruel to, use that type of method.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, what about free range eggs? So, what are their living conditions?
Free range eggs, they're put in cages and hen houses, and they get to go out pretty much any time of the day, to get water, food, insects, or feed on plants and come back in pretty much. That's the smarter way for me. I mean, that's how I would prefer to do it.
Okay, so there's this term that they use that I'm really not. What is debeaking, and how does it apply to conventional and free range eggs?
Well, debeaking pretty much happens in the first couple of weeks as the chicks are grown. They're pretty much put into this machine with a hot blade, and their beak is pretty much cut in half. So it's pretty much used for cannibalism because a lot of hens they eat off each other that are dead, and then they're feather picking. That's it could hurt them picking at their feathers pretty much. So they use a hot blade to pretty much cut their beak in half at birth.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so how do you feel about the sale of these eggs, and why isn't it strictly using free range eggs?
Well, I feel like they should only sell, free range eggs in stores because, I mean, pretty much they're higher in vitamin A, E, and omega-3 acids, which is pretty healthy for the human, pretty much. And conventional eggs, I just feel like the whole, the way they go about producing the eggs from those type of hens, the way they just tossing them in the cages, all, like pretty much they're in jail and they just get their beaks cut and it's just a hard way of life for them, and I feel like it's just a healthier choice for free-range eggs to be in stores.
Wow. Interesting information. Thank you so much, Jerry Bynum, for talking to Channel 2.
Thank
and
you.
now we're going to go to an actual grocery store and see if other people know this information.